Hi, here is the review of the movie of John Wick, Chapter 4, which is an action-packed thrill ride that picks up where the previous films left off. Once again, Keanu Reeves delivers a masterful performance as the eponymous hitman, John Wick, who finds himself on the run after being declared excommunicated by the High Table. John Wick, Chapter 4 is the latest installment in the John Wick franchise, which has established itself as a compelling and unique action movie universe. From the moment the Baba Yaga first dropped a gold coin in front of Sharon at the Continental, the John Wick series has established an instantly fascinating mythology. The story takes place in a global chessboard where an archaic court pits those of service to the villainous High Table against those looking to suplex 300-pound bodyguards through that very table. In Chapter 4 of this story, John Wick's vendetta has forced the High Table into open warfare, and it thrives on John's acceptance of the fact that even he can't win this war on his own. The rules and consequences that the John Wick universe has taken such care to establish provide the fourth chapter with a rock-solid structure that allows for director Chad Stahelski and star Keanu Reeves to stage a symphony of on-screen action, with every component driving to elevate the others. The movie is the longest John Wick movie, and it's the most John Wick movie. And it's not even really close. An early maneuver on John's part forces the High Table past the point of no return, and Wick must be made an example of. That task falls to Bill Skarsgård's very willing Marquis de Gramont. With Skarsgård, the John Wick universe finally gets its first super villain as the High Table's emissary. He drips entitlement and hypocrisy with every very French-accented word he purrs. In contrast to Chapter 2's Santino D'Antonio, whose primary leverage over John was personal, the unpaid blood debt that John had to make good on, the sadist Marquis wields the authority of the High Table like a dandy Darth Vader. The cruelties in which he indulges go a long way towards making him an ideal foil to John and his cohorts. The High Table bureaucracy has long hidden behind intermediaries like Winston and the Adjudicator, and Skarsgård does a great job of embodying the decadence and rot that permeates the organization, with increasing severity the higher up the ladder you go. One of the most impressive things about Skarsgård's performance in Chapter 4 is that he still manages to find new ground to mine as a villain. Despite having already played many villains in his career, he doesn't feel like he's doing Pennywise or being the coy guy he was in Barbarian. He's truly in his element as the Marquis de Gramont. Chapter 4 firmly cements John Wick as standing shoulder to shoulder with the Matrix's Neo as part of Keanu Reeves' nearly unparalleled action hero lineup. The Ronald Rage of the freshly widowed Wick that wowed in the original movie has progressed into something even more deadly, a resolve and focus that Reeves conveys with practiced restraint so complete here that the occasional one-liners are subtly raised eyebrow and come off as authentic to the character, not beholden to any clichés of the genre. In conclusion, John Wick, Chapter 4 is the best John Wick movie so far, and it's not even close. The movie provides an action-packed experience that builds on the strong mythology of the John Wick universe. Keanu Reeves delivers an outstanding performance as John Wick, and Bill Skarsgård adds a new layer of intrigue and depth to the franchise as the Marquis de Gramont. Fans of the franchise and action movies, in general, won't want to miss this thrilling ride.